song.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not a bard, so yeah.
So, welcome back, everybody. Apparently, this man's pauldron is now demanding big bums. Okay. I love the
They
graffiti
already.
on this. I love the graffiti.
They
on
had
these.
been demanding the big bums before.
Anywho. So then,
But we got two
Dungeon
new.
Master
We got
Icey.
2 new kobolds.
Would you like to tell us a story?
I would. I can remember what happened last week.
Oh, feels like ages ago.
Yeah, especially right now.
It was another year for us. But yeah, if the DM wants to do the recap, or would you like one of us to do it?
I got it.
Okay.
Well, last week, guys, really didn't do all that much, aside from talk about various traumas that you all now have from being turned to stone and whatnot. Found out a little bit more about the Calamity overall and where you should go next. You guys then headed into that Lenar's tavern, and it got pretty. Well, I'm just gonna be blunt here. You got high off the Lunaran wine because it is a very special brew.
Mm.
And in that respect, I would like everyone to roll me a D100.
D100. I like the sound of that.
That's a 60.
This could only
Remind
end
me,
well.
it didn't impact Hex, if I remember correctly, right?
No,
Okay.
because
Oh my
Hex is
God,
technically a
Sarah.
robot.
That head's got off, didn't it?
You also seem to be on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who
I will
has rolled?
say-
Seppi, have you rolled?
No, because I didn't drink anything.
Yeah, so
Oh, right.
The fuck out.
Yeah, Syldra's the boring one.
She never played.
Teetotaler.
No,
Okay.
Because Hex isn't drunk, she'll take care of anyone who's really messed up.
So, Vilo, you just have a normal hangover. Cloak has a normal hangover. Upson, you now have +4 to perception checks for the day. Cerna,
Interesting.
you now have a -4 to perception checks for the day.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And Dane, you just have a normal hangover.
I
So,
really should have
what-
expected this.
So what was the perception modifier for tonight?
+4.
+4.
A +4. Okay. On top of my regular one.
Dennis, I have to ask, what is Cerna's perception modifier normally?
Her normal perception modifier is going to be a grand total of perception is +5. So
it's +1 now.
It's now just +1.
Now imagine if you started with a negative modifier and then it got even lower. Good lord!
Yeah.
Lunaran wine hits and it hits hard.
Yeah.
Mine temporarily now is an 8.
So, unless I'm mistaken, somebody basically picked up Cerna, Cloak, and Vilo and just piled them together in a room.
That was Hex, yes.
Like a cat and
By
mouse.
Hex,
Yeah.
I believe Dane and Cerna are put in one room and not Hex. And Vilo and Cloak were piled into another. Is that correct, D?
Or was it all 4 of us together in one room?
I don't know. You'd like to refresh my memory, D. You're unmuted, dear.
I didn't question.
Oh, we
There you
were
go.
just saying, at the end of the last episode, did Hex put all 4 of the, the slut brigade in a room together, or did you just pair us off?
She absolutely. I actually said in game during that she would make sure y'all ended up together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Her function is to help people.
Yeah.
So yes, and apparently Uspon tried at least to help.
Oh. Start
Mornings
off
are
back
evil
at
and
the
you
tavern.
cannot convince me otherwise.
Who is waking up first?
I'd say Syldra normally because not Syldra, Cerna, because that's it's usually her job to make tea and everything. But I think she's just going to slowly slip off the bed and just like lay on the floor for another half hour.
Hex, I would say, is going to be up and ready for them downstairs. She's just going to be waiting. She's not
Aspen's probably going to be the second one who's awakening from his stupor.
Syldra is still up here. She hasn't slept. She spent all night basically training.
Cloak's just trapped under Vilo. She can't move.
Accurate.
Oh no! What a tragedy!
5 more centuries.
I want to wake up now.
Okay. Just rolls off the side of the bed. Hopefully not on the Cerna side.
You want to roll for it?
Yeah, I'll roll a fucking d4. On a 1 or a 2, it's Cerna side. On a 3 and a 4, it's Cerna side. You got lucky this time.
I mean, nobody's gonna make it.
Wakes her up.
Yeah, instead you crush the fragile bird bones. Ah!
know,
No.
Damn it, guys and gals.
all I can picture now is the episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Jake meets the old style cop. Great! No, he's gone, so I can roll onto the nice cool floor. He's gone. Great. Shh.
I can't help but imagine the moment Vilo hit the floor, like all the furnishings in the room just kind of got like rose off the ground a couple of feet, like inches before slamming back down. Big
Well,
boy.
you're that big.
Yeah.
That got that chip. Yes, that is Cerna right now.
What's that?
Look in the Dice&Dolts chat. A gift that Dennis posted.
It's on.
She partied too hard.
Well, I will say, as you all make your way down for breakfast, one of the barmaids brings over a big tray of super strong black coffee. Like, this one's on the house. I know what you all had to drink last night.
Thank you, man.
Thank
I
you.
like your way.
Isn't that hot? Extremely.
Fire cleric.
Oh, hi, Christopher Judge.
Wait, will we all remove our debuffs after having this?
No, you can't get rid of
Sorry,
them.
Cerna.
Yeah, it is what it is. I rolled a 99 in something. I think that's amazing. Slight sidebar note as well, not to get too far off point, but that is one away from a critical fail in Call of Cthulhu.
Damn.
I love it. Oh, moving on.
Oh, I actually rolled a 100 when I was poisoning someone.
Ooh.
Yeah, like double poisoned them, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, I think so. That's what you did, right, Icey?
Think so. But I will have that be if you roll a full 100, it gets 2 points poison per turn. Anyways, so you all have your coffee.
Why is the light so bright? Has it always been this bright?
I wouldn't know. My eyes are closed. Oh.
Perhaps you've activated night vision without realizing it.
I come with night vision pre-installed.
What are these words you're using? Installed? What?
Yeah, I don't.
I come with night vision naturally.
Of course.
That's more like it.
I think and installed is like a security installation, like a guard post.
What?
I'm not entirely
Guard
sure how
post.
we've got into this topic.
Yeah, all I can understand right now is the hot bean juice. Very
The
cute.
hot bean juice is very good, yes.
What's the consistency of this coffee? Is it like really thick stuff?
No,
Are you gonna
it's
jump? Don't
it's
jump.
regular coffee, water-like consistency.
I was hoping it would be like that Turkish coffee that's like all caffeine, that's like really thick.
Like tar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
it's not syrupy.
this is not coffee that has been left in the pot overnight and is now just a thick paste. This is regular fresh coffee.
Yes, paste coffee. Yes. Sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
It's just very strong and kind of a local hangover cure here.
The greatest part of waking up.
Hey, at least the pain lets you know that you're alive.
A robot and her friend.
I mean, I'm just saying.
The journey never ends.
After a little while, the barmaid comes back over and asks if anyone would like something to eat.
Yes, please.
So Cloak's just gonna move closer to Vilo and just say, "I'll just have whatever he's having."
Seconded.
All right. Well,
I wonder if that was a good decision.
Probably a terrible decision.
all right. So traditional Lunaran breakfast then.
Wait,
Yeah, whatever.
wait. Upson, don't be so quick to sign your life away. Like, if this is like the ale, like, I don't think we could deal with a repeat of last night. I'm just saying. Like,
Oh, no. Our wine is one of a kind, and we only serve it at night.
okay. I was just wondering if we were going to get served, like, some taters with secret herbs and spices or something like that.
No. Regular herbs and spices, although they are a secret to the tavern. Nothing magical or extreme, though.
Okay, great, because, like, it's best to, like, end your days being drunk, not starting them drunk.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed.
whatever.
So, yeah, we'll have that. I'm curious.
Oh, he writes that down, goes back, and in about, say, 20-30 minutes, comes out with, like, 3 platters on each arm. You're just surprised at how well she's balancing these things.
Ooh.
Pretty much until she arrives, Cerna's alternating between chugging, any, refills of coffee she can get, and just basically, I think she's alternating between Dane, who's probably a little bit too willowy for her, and Vilo, who's basically like half passed out on his arm.
Aww.
Does anyone need any assistance? Should I go get healing draughts?
I don't think those will help.
Oh yeah.
No. The only thing that'll help after a night of heavy drinking is a good Lunaran breakfast, and she sets the platters down in front of everybody, and has like bacon and eggs and toast and mushrooms and tomatoes and beans and.
Does anybody want my mushrooms?
I want the mushrooms.
Oh no, Vilo.
No. Ladies first.
50-50 split. How does that sound?
Fair enough.
There we go.
Vilo's a growing boy, though. Look at him.
It's true. It's scary, but it's true.
How about a 60-40 split, eh?
My brain math. No, tell you what. How about this? And Cerna just starts feeding Vilo the mushrooms.
Okay.
We went to that thing way quicker than I expected, but okay.
I'm gonna find it. It's nice.
Hex pulls on her vest a little bit and says, it's good to see everyone getting along and bonding.
I can't bear to touch those mushrooms. They gross me out that much.
Really? I admit, when I was a lot younger, I felt the same, but I suppose your taste change as you get older. Very tasty with the right sauces.
You just, in my opinion, you're just adding delicious seasoning to shit.
Yes, and speaking of seasoning, there are also a whole big section of seasoned potatoes and hash browns and just...
Now this I can get behind.
I swear, like, most of Icey's prep for this session has just been like, what's the most delectable breakfast I can come up with?
She then goes back into the kitchen and comes back a minute or so later with this huge plate of pancakes stacked like a good foot high and sets down in the middle of the table.
No.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh my god.
Am I making you all hungry?
Yes.
I'm not eating all day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's so good. How dare you?
You're making me crave breakfast in the evening. You're causing me to have treasonous thoughts.
Hey,
you're an adult. You can have breakfast in the evening.
Yeah, I will say the best thing about spending 3 years living in the South, we have breakfast for dinner all the time, and it is delicious.
It is absolutely delicious. I can confirm as a
What is
Southern
the
gal.
point?
And
What is the point of being grown up if you can't do childish shit every now and again?
It's true. It's true.
whenever there's a
For
problem,
example,
I mean,
earlier on
okay,
today, I sat for 10 minutes with a bag of grass seed, just running my hands through it and playing with it. So I can't say
Yay.
shit.
Nice.
But yes. You all sit, you all eat, you start to feel a little better. The fuck, I forgot the word. The disadvantages are still there though. And well, I guess with everyone's passive perception.
Mine is. Where is it located?
It will be just below your list of skills.
15.
Regular passive is 14.
Straight 10.
15.
As I said, regular. However, now that I have the slight buff, I'm not certain if it shouldn't be like 18.
I'm pretty sure Upson can see sounds by this point.
Well, I would say, yep, pretty much everybody, you do notice that there's a slight energy emitting from Syldra now.
What color is it?
Well, you don't know because she's far, far to the northeast.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, wrap up.
I'm a little confused. Is Syldra's not with us, is she?
Nope.
Yeah,
How
that's
do
what I was
we-
confused by.
How do we perceive this then?
Is this like a retroactive
Yeah,
thing?
that's. You weren't clear, Seth. Sorry.
No, she's not there. She's, like I say, she's to the northeast, and people in the area probably would have noticed her training, basically.
Okay, that's fine. So,
Does anyone know where Syldra is?
Oh, I'm sure she's doing cool monk shit.
Of course.
Meanwhile, I'm
Yeah,
more
to
concerned
do
with
some illegal shit.
Upson here. Poke, poke. What's eating at you, Upson? You're not eating.
I'm eating all right.
I mean, I know the wine was rough, but
Don't worry about me.
Now, come on, do we all have to start making speeches again about how we're looking out for each other?
Mechanically, Hex brings a hand to up and starts making like mouth movements, but not like making fun of it. Just like, come on, talk.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. I don't even need to make an insight check, it's so obvious.
I
Fine,
think
get it out.
I think Upson is trying to tell us that he needs more affirmation that we care to give him more comfort so that we can talk, so he can feel free to talk. How much will it take, Upson?
You're wrong in your assumption.
Okay, then what's the situation?
Well, the situation is I live and other people don't.
Well, that's life. People die every day, every hour, every minute. More
never
people are born at the same time. Can't let stuff like that bog you down. You just got to make the most of it.
Yeah. You know, when we were in the temple, and I had a long think since then, I should have been petrified instead of, instead of Cerna, instead of Miss Cloak. I should have been the one who's,
No one should have been petrified.
Plus, given your position, that was mathematically unlikely.
No
it's
one
not.
deserves that
It's
fate.
it's not. It's just not right. I'm an old man. I've spent most of my life. You have your life in front of you.
Doesn't matter what your age is. You still deserve a dignified death if you were to die. It's
Yeah, but still, I feel guilty that I wasn't there to shield you from it. From it.
Did you
But
notice, Upson, that I shielded you?
Yes, I noticed, and I was angry because I wanted to be helpful.
You were helpful. That's why I did that, so that you could help the others. Mathematically, that was what was required, and I can't die, and I can't be poisoned. So the snake was the more logical target for me. It made much more sense for me to face the snake than you.
I'm fairly
Much
certain
more
the
sense
snake.
for you to help friends.
I'm fairly certain the snake wouldn't have been able to poison any of us.
I don't know enough about snakes to say.
Still, I feel a little guilty. It's been eating at me a little bit.
And what you gonna do about all that guilt? You're
Does it
gonna
help
put it
you?
to any use?
That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you could redirect your energy.
Upson, what are you trying to prove?
I'm trying to. Sorry. I'm trying to prove that I can still be a hero in a way.
Well, you got nothing to prove to us.
After
Right.
If
Oh,
you
sorry.
remember... Oh, sorry. I'll wait till you guys are done. I don't want to interrupt.
Being a hero is more than just kicking butt.
Kicking butt is all I know. That's the problem.
Upson, do you remember the conversation we had yesterday in regards to you clearly have... You're not a fool and you're not untalented. Because how on earth would you have survived this long in your profession if you were unskilled?
It's not only a matter of skill, it's a matter of doing the right thing, and I should have been petrified instead of you.
But you didn't get a choice in that, did you?
I'm not sure how.
Side of the arena, and we were on the other side. A snake was next to you. The Medusa was next to us. It's just a simple case of placement. That's
Hex points.
how it was.
I still feel like I let you down.
We are alive. They are dead. You did your part in stopping them.
Anyone should. If anyone should feel guilty, it's me. I let Cerna down.
Oh no, we're not starting this.
No. You did what you could.
Yeah, can we not all be consumed by our own guilt? Like, that's not helpful.
I'm with Vilo on this. And Cerna, actually, this whole conversation, she's kind of narrowed her eyes a little bit at, thoughts of guilt and this, that, and the other. Probably don't need an insight check to tell she does not give two shits in regards to guilt for all the whole, happy little princess act that she does at times. Guilt means nothing to her. It was a field of battle, and in the moment, you were in one spot, we were in another. Things happened outside of control. That is conflict. That is life. You should know that. You've lived through enough of it.
It's like there's some mysterious hand controlling everything from afar.
And Hex actually says, Uspon, can you change the past?
No, that's impossible. You cannot change the things that have been.
Can you
Just as
alter
far
the
as I know.
future? Can you alter the future?
In a sense, I guess, yes.
Only if you know what's going to happen.
Without knowing what's going to happen, can you alter? Can you deliberately alter an event that you don't know is coming?
No.
So if you can't alter the past, and you can't deliberately alter a future you don't know is coming, it is not heroic to simply sit and dwell. That is not heroic. So the question is, what are you going to do now? Besides, you seven are apparently souls that have done this many times before. So let's get to it.
All right.
I'm with.
What do you say? What do you say, Uspon?
All right. Let's do it. Doesn't necessarily make me magically feel better, but still, it's something better than dwelling on the past and dwelling on. Well, that shit.
Feeling better isn't magic. It's just up to you. We all decide our destinies. We all decide how we're going to feel. You know?
You sound like a self-help book right now.
It's something to think about, isn't it?
Is she okay?
I'm just imagining a clown in the corner just suddenly like slams down the morning paper and just goes, "You people make me sick!"
That, I'm so sorry, that is a deep cut I did not get there.
I'm referencing Kefka. Basically, at the end of Final Fantasy VI, when the party's just getting their schmaltzy speech about, schmaltzy stuff about love and friendship and, oh, humanity is so good. Yeah. Kefka just says, "Oh, fuck you guys, you sound like a self-help book."
Okay. On that. Anyway.
But yeah, we should probably get
power.
Yes, the best solution to an unhealthy dose of guilt is a healthy dose of getting up and fucking doing something. Anything.
Agreed. What do you say, Uspon? Would you like to infiltrate the world with us?
I was born into the world, so I do not need to infiltrate it anymore.
Guys?
The next part, I mean. The next part. The part we're going to do next.
Yes, Storm. Cloak. I'm terribly sorry. I was starting to put Storm and Drang into Cloak-and-Dagger.
God damn it. We look nothing alike!
No. It was an honest mistake. Yes, Miss Cloak.
I really hope our vessel is okay. We've left it unattended for quite a few days.
Well,
Don't worry about the ferry. It comes and goes. In fact,
I wasn't referring to that. I was referring to our ship.
You
Oh,
do.
we have basically. Oh, sorry, I'll do that in character. Actually, well, actually, we do have the sailors that were working with us. They were kind of ordered by the king, so I'm assuming they're not going to just bugger off.
Yeah, you do realise that that's a raw vessel, right?
Oh, yes. Sorry, it feels like months ago.
Yeah. Yes, seriously, what is in that drink and how can I get some more?
Hex gets up and looks at everyone and says, "You're all an important part of this equation." And then walks out and goes to scout out outside the tavern, waiting for them to come.
You're including yourself.
I don't have a soul, she says back.
Bullshit!
She totally does. She totally does have a soul.
I love it. I just like the other residents of the tavern, What?
Oh, adventurous shit, don't worry about it.
Adventures are so weird,
Oh gosh, yes. Bunch of sparkle ponies, a lot of them. Weirdos. I love them.
Well, I know what will cheer everyone up. Vilo just kind of like puts the bag of holding on the table, starts pulling out the great big huge, pardon me, pile of like gemstones and shinies that we have. We can make lots of money.
I will admit that does make me pretty happy and excited too.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be sucky if we forgot to trade all this stuff in?
Oh, it would be a crime.
I would say that at that point, Cerna would actually try and shake Dane awake and point out all of the beautiful shiny rocks.
I didn't fall asleep. I was just resting my eyes.
Of course, my liege. Any in particular that catch your eye?
There's quite a lot of shades. Well, I do have several rubies I'm quite fond of. I wouldn't mind taking that sapphire, though. That is very pretty.
Alright, 1 sapphire for Dane.
Diamond. Give me the diamond.
1 diamond for Cloak. Hope you're adding these to your actual inventories, guys.
Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah, we can actually look into the bag of holding ourselves, can't we? So, yeah.
Well, I've been subtracting them from the bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant by please add them to your own inventories. Because all the other shit's getting sold, presumably.
I don't know. I just have for some reason, I'm rather attracted to the emerald.
Even I got that one.
Yeah.
That feels like a reference, but okay.
Yeah.
Comedy.
What?
Human comedy.
Okay. So
All your ass belong to us.
Yes. So quick question. Does anybody remember where the dropped keys came from?
That was
It's
a gag item.
Yeah, look at the bag of holding itself.
Oh yeah. Hey,
at the picture.
Scott. I love that. I love that guy. But yes. Nice. That is awesome. Okay. Skull the Troll's a great character, but back on topic. Yeah, I'm going to take 1 emerald and 2 rubies, please.
Okay, I already subtracted the emerald, and I will subtract 2 rubies. There you go.
Can I just interject to save us from being here all morning?
Yeah.
Can we divvy these all up evenly and leave the ones in the bag for Syldra?
I
Wait,
think
what?
Hmm?
No, hang on. Above game stuff. As I understand it, we're trading the rest in for money, which then we can divvy up.
Yes, I do believe that would be more sensible. If you want, we
Yeah.
can hold on one of each gem and give them to Syldra. Actually, I would recommend perhaps holding on to some of the diamonds. They are useful for rather life-saving spells, and I mean that quite literally.
Well, how many do you think?
All of them, probably.
It depends on the quality of the diamond, to be honest.
I mean, if Cloak really wants one of the
Oh,
diamonds...
yes, of course, and let Cloak have a diamond, of course. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have about 2 or so dozen still there.
Cloak just pops her diamond back into the bag of holding. And she's just like, I'd much prefer the gold.
Oh, my dear, I'm not going to begrudge you a diamond.
I think
Everyone deserves their pretties.
On its own, it's just a pretty stone. I crave the stuff for its monetary value, you know.
But I'd still maintain that we should hold on to at least some of the diamonds. Especially if my dear Cerna is able to learn certain spells. They do use diamonds as components.
I do confess that might be tricky. How do I put it? Since I'm no longer with the monastery, well, I don't really have much of a way to train in the clerical arts. I'm sure we might have the ability to find some information further down the road, maybe, buy a lesson or two, but I wouldn't rely so much on my skill set. I can top everyone off, but I think my focus lies elsewhere at the moment.
Well, very well, if that's your prerogative. Then yes, I would say hold on to about 10 diamonds and sell the rest. As long as my dear Cloak gets her shiny.
You know what? This is a gift from Vilo, so I'm gonna keep hold of it.
Besides, it's always better to have a gem in your back pocket in case you find yourself a little short of coin.
That's not actually a bad idea.
Okay, so I need to know this, because there's been a bit of back and forth now. Cloak has actually added the diamond to her inventory, right?
I have indeed.
Okay, then I can subtract it from the bag of holding once and for all.
Yeah, I don't need any of those gemstones. Can't really use them.
Also, above game still. I believe that was Dennis secretly trying to convey in a message saying, like, hey, don't expect me to be able to get revivified, guys. I'm not putting more levels into Cleric.
It depends on it's been a while since I watched the build, but basically my focus for the next few levels is going to be Rogue and Monk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well spotted.
But if you guys are set on setting aside 10 diamonds, I will set aside 10 diamonds.
At the very least, we can hand them over to a healer to help, lessen the cost of whatever.
I'm pretty sure, just the goal itself will cover the cost of the revivify process, if it's anything like the original Final Fantasy.
Yeah, there's that too. It's also easier to slip someone a gem than a bag of gold, if you get my drift.
Okay.
Again. Boop. At the temple.
Oh, see, they have a nice pamphlet right here. They just want the money. They don't give a shit about the diamonds.
Oh, very well then.
Do you accept hands?
Not
This is a
necromart, man.
necromancer.
Anyhow. So, you guys divvying up the diamonds, looking over your loot. How long you think you're gonna do that? Hour, 2?
Well, yeah, it seems to be a bit of back and forth in
I
universe.
assume we're not doing this in the open on the tavern floor, right?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Fuck.
Anyone wants to try and take anything from us, well, we're the heroes saving the world, and we're fully justified to murder some bitches.
Dane's gonna have a little
Venturing-
look around and see if anyone is watching us play with all these gems, and Dane sees nothing.
I'm sorry, but what kind of adventuring party would we be if we didn't come back from a dungeon with an obnoxious pile of loot and we just poured it on the table? It's something you've got to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have everyone go, ooh and ah.
Table of breakfast and diamonds.
You don't have to worry about anybody. They're just walking back and forth. Walking one way, stopping, turning around, walking the other way, stopping, turning around. Repeat.
And I bet they all talk about the
cannot roll
same thing.
perception on that.
I like swords. Welcome to Cornelia. I like swords. Welcome to Cornelia.
Destroy world rising.
But yes, I believe we are done and are now ready to trade in the goodies for money.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at this point the barmaid comes back. Just kind of looking over and saying, well, I'd say you should probably take those to, Port Kirizara. They, have quite the famous jeweler there who can give you a fair price for them.
Oh, pretty.
By the way, this whole breakfast will cost you 15 gold each. 15 gold.
Altogether or each?
Altogether.
Alright, I got that.
I was going to say each. Holy shit.
I mean, it was a really good breakfast.
You know, that would be a justified price. It was very yummy.
Cerna would disagree.
Dane is going to pluck a random emerald and tip the waitress with it. Because
What am I
why the
supposed to
fuck
do with
not?
this? She looks at it. What am I supposed to do with this? Hands it back.
Sell it? Think it looks pretty.
I mean, she just said we need to go to Port Kirizara to trade these in, so I don't think... Yeah, she really has no use for it.
She's a
Well,
working lass.
Nothing wrong with having something shiny.
She's a working lass. I don't think she has time to go traveling.
Sell it to adventurers, or again, just to have it because it's... Is it just the having of pretty things is lost in the lot of you?
What Dane
That's
is...
not true. I have all of you.
Just ruffles their wings indignantly while swiping at their immaculate robes. It's like, oh!
I love this. While Dane is getting more and more flustered by this, Cerna very quietly behind him just hands over the 15 gold from her own purse.
Well, I wasn't saying we weren't going to pay her. I was giving her an extra. You know what? Fine. I'm going to sit here and play with my rubies.
Of course, my liege.
You certainly are an interesting bird.
Or do you
I
like
have been
shiny
called
things?
rather eccentric, yes. Other people have called me a crazy bastard, but one or the other.
Why not both?
Precisely.
The silly
Also,
bird.
did Cerna just, pay her twice? Because Vilo already paid.
Oh, you know what? Yes, probably. Hey, negative 40 perception.
Fair enough. Fair
The
enough.
waitress, the little waitress will take that as her tip,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see?
as opposed to the ruby.
Fine.
No, you're not very observant today.
I'm sorry, what?
See?
Case in point.
On the other hand, I have the feeling I can hear all the conversations in town.
Cerna had a bad trip last night.
Yes. Yeah. She is spending most of the day walking down with a bit of a squint, and she's got one hand over her temple. I'm sure I'll be fine. Just need some more coffee, some fresh open air, and a little quiet would be nice.
All right.
What were you saying?
Oh, Absent, don't be an arsehole.
You know that like it's a Studio Ghibli type thing where they just like a character looks like they've stepped on electricity or something, or they take a really deep inhale.
Just the rising of the hair.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I love that little quirk.
Yeah. Cerna doesn't say anything. She's too polite, but that. And she'll just take her elf ears and she'll just like fold them down, hands over them, and she just walks out.
Tried that once, didn't help.
Well, perhaps we should make a move on. We've burned a little bit of daylight recovering from our shenanigans last night.
We should find Syldra. Where is she anyway?
Just look for the trail of people getting beaten up. Or follow the cloud of sulk. Worst case scenario, I can fly around and see if I can spot her. But let's try the most obvious place, the ferry. She's very impatient, Kitty.
I think she's probably there. Yes. Just a hunch.
Did Syldra do anything while we were doing all that mayhem?
No, she was just sat at the ferry meditating.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, shall we get going?
I'm already out the door!
Vilo, wait up!
Sonny, you want someone to assist you? A little bit?
Cerna's already left. She went out first.
Great.
Ups and seeing echoes of the past now.
Apparently, yes. Apparently, I'm seeing the past, the present, and the future.
Okay, now I'm just imagining that everyone has already left.
It's just Absent talking to the after effects.
No, he's actually with the party.
I'll say you all make your way to the ferry, meet up with Syldra. And start to make your way down the mountain.
She'll be coming down the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming down the mountain when she comes.
She'll be coming down the mountain, she'll be coming down the mountain, she'll be coming down the mountain when she comes.
And...
Yeah, no songs.
It takes you just a bit, but just about an hour longer to get down the mountain than it did to get up, as the ferryman is being very careful as to not get his ship wrecked against the faster waters. So he's going a bit slower. So it's about 11 in the morning by the time you get back to Capaldi. And from there,
We
guys are...
guess we better make... Sorry.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah, just letting you guys know that song is about dwarven sex. Don't know if you could tell, but it's really subtle lyrics.
Oh, I know. I was singing it because I found it quite amusing.
Oh, yeah, it's great. A real classic.
Yeah, I mean...
Don't make me pull out the horny bat.
Go to horny jail.
I think I live in horny jail by this point.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This game is taking place there. Anyway, Cerna, my dear, are you alright? Did you survive the ferry trip? Oh god, she's dead.
No, she's just barely hanging on, but I'll be trying to take a little bit of care around her.
Well, it looks like Devillo went BRB, so we'll come back to that later.
Yeah, that's why I'm just basically covering for him.
So then,
If you're struggling not to power up right now, son, we got a sea ride to go next.
No, first we have to go get back me axe! It's time to get me axe! Woo!
Oh, that would be good to see again.
Yeah!
let's go get
And I
Devillo's
will say
soulmate, shall we?
Yeah!
Unfortunately, stuff with that deception, whatever you were trying to do, yeah, everyone sees right through it. I'm not even gonna have them roll insight on this.
Yeah, it's clear that Syldra is just pretending to meditate at this point.
Oh, don't worry, Syldra, you'll figure out that dope monk shit soon enough.
I didn't
Practice makes perfect.
napping.
And you guys should be in control of the crystal.
I'm getting me axe. I'm getting me axe.
So,
Do you think you're getting your ex there? We didn't stop there.
Pretty sure we did.
no,
Oh,
you
Okay.
go to the parsley. You travel a fair ways, and I'd say right about. Hang on. Right about there. You see something ahead on the path.
Oh, great. Is it? Okay. I'm using. I would be.
Oh no. No. We are not doing this.
Oh, great.
You see just ahead an overturned cart, and I didn't put anybody's there, so give me 1 second. Okay, fuck off. And I'm a professional DM, I swear.
You're wearing your DM badge and everything. I know.
No worries, Icey. Take all the time you need. No stress.
Yeah.
I think I speak for everyone.
Pretty much, we all know how
Don't
difficult it can
worry.
be to get things organized in the background.
I will say you see a overturned cart and a few unfortunate souls dead as a small group of bandits, a couple goblins, a couple kobolds, and a couple gnolls are moving about, checking over the body, or looting the bodies and looting the cart.
Cloak is just gonna straight up take a shot at this gnoll here.
Syldra is going to dash 90 feet.
Okay, I will. Okay, Cloak. Alright, hang on. I'll take these things one at a time. So, you, Cloak, are aiming at this gnoll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And fortunately that misses. Goes over his head. But it does alert him to you, and as far as Syldra goes, since you were doing that at the exact same time, let me roll... Okay. I'm gonna make rolling on this. Roll me a d20. You'll see if it... Theft. Okay.
There we go.
So, okay, you beat the gnolls, passive perception, beat the goblins, and beat the kobolds. So you're so fast that you do make it up there in time. And I'm assuming you dash. So
Yep.
I would now like everyone to roll me initiative and clear. Okay.
Are we really wasting our time with this small fry when there's an axe to collect? My axe!
Oh, damn it, it didn't go through. Alright, I gotta roll that again.
Hang on.
Vilo, think about how grateful you'll be
I
to
can
get
add
it
you.
back after you fought so long and hard without it.
Vilo just kind of like raises his finger, wags it a bit as if he's trying to think of a point to dispute. I'll give you that, dirty bird.
My initiative didn't show up, even though I was in fact touching the. I had in fact pressed on the.
Did you
The
call Dane
thing.
a purdy bird or a flirty bird?
Purdy bird.
Bird.
Okay. All right. Everybody, hang on. Let me get the music turned off here so I can focus. And okay, so Hex, you said yours wasn't in.
5.
So add you, and now let me roll them.
I was actually going to try and intimidate these fuckers away, but things have progressed, so such as it
I was
is.
gonna say, if Dane used a catapult spell of themselves, would that make her a hungry bird?
Oh, you. Apparently, the whole world now wants to know about me. Oh wait, it's just you.
Okay, so that's them, and everybody rolled. Upson, Cloak, Syldra, Vilo, Dane, Hex, Cerna. Okay. Descending. Thank you. And no. Get the proper music going. So, top of the round is Gubbly Boy. I will say, since the arrow alerted him. No. And Bloody, no, the town's name's Capaldi.
Doesn't mean that it is not Peter. Peter from Capaldi.
So, pull up his shit here,
You got
and he's gonna take notice of you, Syldra, and with his scimitar in hand, he is going to try and slash at you. I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Yep, so you easily dodge out of the way, and that leads into Cloak's turn.
Alrighty then. Gotta. God, I gotta zoom out a bit.
Yeah, sorry.
A lot of space. No. What are you apologizing for? I was the one zoomed in.
Just say we have to be careful of the tavern in Capaldi. We've got trouble with that hotel.
Well, she is going. Alright. She's going to move here, her full movement. And she's going to take another shot at the gnoll with her short bow. Oh.
Which one?
Is the gnoll aware of my presence?
They're all aware, because I would say your arrow missed, went wide, and hit the overturned cart here. So they turned to see where it came from.
Now, Frux, I believe there is a solution to this. If you are a rogue, you could use your bonus action to try and hide, and then your action to attack. Then if you hit, that would get sneak attack. because you'd be hiding.
Can I do that?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Yeah.
All right, I'll use my bonus action to hide. I think I have cover in this tree.
Okay. Allow it.
Do I roll stealth, Kubur?
Yep.
Ready.
Okay.
Is that gonna do it?
And let's see how aware they
Nice
all
close.
are.
Very nice.
Okay, so 14, 9, 5, 12, that 4, and nope, they do not see you go into the tree. They do not see you in the tree.
You're
All right,
welcome.
I'm gonna make another shot at this knoll.
Red boy.
Yep. As it's assassinate, that would be advantage, yes?
Yeah.
I believe so, yep. So, yep, 23 is going to hit. Roll damage. Okay. So,
When did my short bow get so strong?
17.
Since you were the one who drew the arrows. I have no idea what that accent was, and I'm sorry.
I'm like Dane Rickman.
And okay.
Alan Rickman.
I did go
Oh,
for
no.
snipe, didn't I?
No, easily takes an arrow in the chest, just barely missing his heart. As he looks around to see where it came from, but he can't see. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. I've already
You
used my bonus
didn't try to poison him?
No, because see, that's coming up with all my weapons now. For some reason, my short bow isn't enchanted with poison.
And
Okay.
I think only the daggers are. Remember?
The daggers and the
Rapiers.
rapiers. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Dane, your turn.
These people, are they obviously dead, or do they look like they're hurt and need help?
Roll. Okay. So the scholar is clearly dead. He's got a couple arrows in his chest. The human, the male here, is alive but bleeding out. And yeah, the guard here is also dead.
Okay then.
He's got some arrows in him. One through his head.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Dane is gonna shout, "The guy in the green cloak is still alive!" And point to him. And then Dane is going to 1, 2. Everybody. If I put it there, actually, I can get everybody.
Almost.
Hang on, it's snapping to the corner, not the center. There, that's better. So I can get everybody if I cast it here. And I'll use a sorcery point to protect this guy. So, let's have some fun.
Okay.
Holy crap!
Constitution save.
I like the fact that
Motherfucker!
I like the fact that Bloody in the chat is like, "Don't you shatter, you'll hit Syldra." Yes, but Syldra can take it, Bloody. The guy who's bleeding out can't.
So, con save.
Well, I cast it outside of Syldra's
Okay.
range as well, so I'll not. I put it so I wouldn't hit Syldra. She's too far out.
There you go.
I still
No
need to use the sorcery point to
fails.
protect that guy.
So,
So that's 1 sorcery point.
He's dead. Goblin. Okay.
Also, asking me not to use Shatter. It's like asking Vilo not to smush things. It's horrible.
It's true.
And blue is dead. And Goblin red is dead.
I like it when the red water comes out.
And last but not least, the...
Are you playing Mads, Jurnis?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, it's fighter.
Did Shatter just kill them all?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Well, this
Well,
guy.
go on,
Okay. Kobold dead.
Fire, your foot's on fire.
And Kobold dead. The only one still left alive is this gnoll up here. These are low level. These are low level enemies.
Is that cannon laughter?
Sometimes you worry me.
No, it's not cannon laughter. Dane has no patience for brigards.
The only one still alive is the snow, but he's now away.
Poor baby.
So,
Vilo!
is that your turn?
Yeah, pretty much. Vilo, do you want to see if you can try and get an axe in his head? It'll be funny.
I don't have my axe!
You have a
want to
hand axe,
borrow
don't
mine?
you?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
I think she means throw it at them.
Yes.
I don't
Sorry.
think they're not going to be in range. I will double check though.
You have your
Hand
movement
axe.
as well.
I know.
Yeah. You could dash.
You do realise that range on a hand axe is 20 feet.
It's 30, is it not?
Nope, it's 20.
Oh, okay.
But it can fire at long range.
I mean, if you want to, I can lend you one of my javelins.
I got my own.
my next turn.
I don't need that. Thank you, guys. I will dash all the way over here, which is now 80 feet instead of 60, because I'm a barbarian. My speed has
really?
increased. Yes.
Oh wow, you can do it now.
And just with like, pulling out the maul and like, you know, like when someone holds a baseball bat threateningly and just kind of taps it on their hand. Yeah, that's Vilo right now to this lone gnoll.
Well,
I recommend that you turn tail and leave.
Make
Or ain't
me,
gonna be anything left of you.
make me a intimidation with advantage.
Thank you. That's a nat 20.
Yeah,
Call
this
it back.
gnoll is smart. He takes what gold he can and pieces out.
I was expecting a heart attack.
Just want to ask, how flammable looking is this car?
Why?
It's made from wood.
Syldra just glares at it, and you just see her lift her hand and fire a beam of fire energy through it.
I mean,
What the fuck, soldier? There's a guy back here.
this guy's still alive, and I mean,
It won't hit him
Yeah.
because it's a 5-foot line, so
I know. I'm just saying.
Hello,
That
this
guy's
is
still
Vilo.
alive.
This is
He
Vilo
can be
with
saved.
This is
and the
Vilo
cart's
with
not-
glasses. Sorry, carry on, Icey.
The guy can be saved. The car's not that damaged. So
Okay, so I was not doing anything because I wasn't sure if it was still in the turn order since I'm
no,
assuming...
we're done.
Okay, then Cerna immediately is going to like dash over there and it's going to be bonus action healing word on that person.
Okay,
Syldra has moved to there, and then she does fires it straight through the cart.
Is there any particular reason you're blowing up someone else's property?
I will literally grab her if she tries to do that. This ain't your property. But you just randomly go around like destroying people's stuff.
I think she moved away from it and then did the thing.
Yeah, she's kind of walking away as she did it.
What? Okay, this is something to discuss later, I suppose.
She's not. I talked stuff out of it. She's not attacking the cart. She's turned, walked away from it, and was like punching the air.
No,
right?
She blasted a beam of fire straight through the cart.
Oh gods.
Okay. I'm gonna give one more. Is this your final answer on this?
There's something in the cart, isn't there?
Syldra, don't.
No, I'm just trying to be logical and give you guys an out on this. You guys can use the cart to take the guy and his fallen companions back to town.
No, she's gonna do it.
Okay. I'll grapple her.
Please do.
We do have a Vilo to carry them.
Yeah, but we shouldn't go around wrecking people's shit.
Yeah, this is confusing.
Hopefully, I just beat that.
Save the one guy. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be happy if his stock was destroyed.
Yeah. I wasn't too sure if you noticed, Icey, what with everything else going on, but Cerna dashed over. She gave them 5 points of healing, and I'd assume by this point, while all of that's going on, she, if I may, do a medicine check.
Yeah.
Also, I can't move Hex.
Okay, so this guy is now alive. He's still hurt, but he's no longer at death's doorstep.
Mm-hmm. So I'm with a 7. I don't know if there's anything else I can do for him. I don't really know anything to, help out.
Yeah, no.
I wonder why this happens every game.
Oh, and yes, Vilo, you successfully grapple Syldra and prevent her from destroying the cart.
Try as she might, she's not a squirmy enough kitty to get out these beefy arms.
And can we presume that Hex comes over and joins in? Helping?
You want, yeah.
I just can't move her.
Yeah, okay, this is a...
It's that weird thing that happens every single game where I have to, like... get up
No,
and-
it's another pre-copied token from before.
Oh.
You were able to control it, so... Yeah. There we go.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's on me. I forget that I haven't copied the tokens with all the settings onto various maps.
I'm so sorry, Vilo, after you.
Yeah, actually, I would like to go first if that's okay. So, Soldier, any idea why you're going to destroy this man's property?
Probably say at this point, Vilo's starting to feel very cold.
I don't give a shit! That's not an answer!
Seriously, Soldier, what has gotten into you?
She's just staring ahead blankly.
Okay.
Are you pouting because you didn't get to punch anything again?
I would probably say someone with probably either Cloak or Vilo would have to roll perception or investigation.
Dane's just shouting
you know
this
what,
over his
Devil?
shoulder.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
And there goes a +4 on top of Uspon's perception. So, yeah, that's a 23 for Uspon. If he would probably notice. since he's standing right there.
You will probably notice that her eyes are a lot less cat-like and more draconic.
Something wrong with her eyes, everyone.
What? What's up with them?
They're not her usual Tabaxi. Not Tabaxi. Sorry.
Leonin.
Leonin eyes.
Yeah, she's gone a little dragon crazy.
Oh, there's this weird dragon shit. Okay, yeah.
Alright.
How about we get you away from the cart? Just gonna move over here. If
I would say at that
could indulge and move over.
if Cerna overheard that, while she's busy attending to her patient, she'll just, snap in Draconic in Syldra's direction. Go burn down a tree or something. Get it out of your system.
That's not a good thing to say.
Do you speak Draconic?
No, that was the player.
I
Is that
know.
entirely wise to be encouraging her to burn things? Dane says in Draconic.
It gets her away from here so I can focus on my patient.
You know, fair point. I'll keep her distracted. Keep him out of your hair.
Please
You
tell
need
me
a hand?
Yes, literally, and she's going to take his hand and hold it down as a compress there and there. And
Not a problem. I've seen a few wounds, unfortunately, in my life, after all.
and yeah, that's pretty much all Syldra's got. So, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me today? Cerna is going to be doing. So, if you all want to,
Did you swap with Syldra? I'm joking. I'm joking.
Dane is going to approach Syldra and, still speaking in Draconic, ask, am I speaking to Syldra or am I speaking to the former dragon?
All one and the same, aren't we?
Well, that could be a matter of debate. But are you well, or are you getting some urges?
I have to get stronger.
And destroying a cart helps you do that how?
It made me move faster.
Please don't destroy my cot. It's all I have left.
See, just
don't think
muttering this
anyone's-
to Cerna and Upson.
I don't think anyone's about to destroy your card. And he's throwing a look over his shoulder. Well, as much as he can, over to
Husband?
the group.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
not gonna let that happen.
Husband, Cerna, how much does a cart cost?
I don't think the cost is going to be an issue. I'm sure we can cover that.
Hex shakes her head and says, but how much does a good cart cost? Better than this one.
Oh no, I think I follow you. Yes, I'm sure we can help you out. Cerna would pick a figure off the top of her head, probably about no more than 10 gold.
And is this person like fully conscious, or are they just babbling?
He's conscious enough. It's like, please just take us back to town. The cleric there can help me and my friends.
Hex actually kneels down and gives him 200 gold.
Boy, Moradin, help the man up. Get the cart straight. And
Well,
we
she
can
doesn't want to
save
move
him.
him. She doesn't want to move him. That's Cerna's determination.
The cleric of the party rolled a 7 on a medicine check. Whether or not the DM thinks anything wrong will happen if she tries to lift him, she is going to look to Upson and say, "Oh yes, this will be fine," and just start lifting.
But
Hex
I
will
will roll.
Uspon is going to do a medicine check. He's seen wounds.
That's fair.
You do see various arrows in his arms and a couple in his belly, but nothing that looks too serious given your background in combat.
Hex,
Yeah,
you try tipping the cart back over so that we can put him in there. He'll be fine. He'll live.
Hex sets the pouch down against his hand for the 200 gold and then moves over to the cart and tries to lift it.
With your strength, you're easily able to get it back over on its
once
wheels.
again, this 5'4" woman is like, okay, hold on, everyone.
You just press X.
Yeah, I was literally about to say it's like a warthog.
You do hear a couple boards crack and creak as you turn it over, but no serious damage.
She gave him 200 gold. He should be able to get a couple of good carts and a better business than this.
A question for the DM.
Yes.
Would Cloak know anything about, like, the alignment of dragons, like chromatic and metallic?
Roll me history.
There's a few other things they wish to say to Syldra, but we'll come back to that scene in a moment.
Dang.
Oh, I can't wait.
I mean, I'd say it's pretty common knowledge. At least it's in Toril. I don't know what it's like in our Final Fantasy inspired world.
I'll roll a d20 against it here. Okay. I rolled a 3, so yeah. You would know about the history between chromatic and metallic dragons.
I'm speaking to the dragon that resides within Syldra. Are you aligned with Bahamut or Tiamat?
No, you're speaking to me.
Answer the question.
What the fuck, you guys? It's Syldra. Syldra's not a dragon. Syldra is Syldra.
This is very strange. I don't understand.
Let's just all carry on down the road. We all want to be heroes, so let's go do that.
Yes, well, heroes don't go smashing up random carts. Why don't you save your strength for a little bit more worthy opponents, yes?
As I said, you all want to be heroes.
I have no intention of being a hero, I just want to have a good time. And see new things.
I'm just enjoying the journey with our
want
friends.
to fight strong things. So those seem to align. So how about you save your strength for more worthy opponents than a wooden cart, yes?
I'm sorry, Vilo. I'm just a little on edge.
Oh, don't worry, but I understand.
Vilo, my dear, you could probably let the sulky kitty go.
Yeah, maybe. Syldra, you're not gonna go, like, breaking the cart, are you?
So just kind of basically just lets her arm go limp in his hand, basically.
Okay, a fucking 6 insight. I bet it's not gonna reveal much.
Dane's gonna insight them as well.
Probably say it's pretty obvious she's basically agreeing, just not saying so.
I think she's seen reason.
Well, I'd like to believe that. So I'll trust her. And Vilo will let her go.
And in response to Uspon saying, wagon is 25 gold, he may want that.
35.
35. Hex nods and says, and I gave him 200. It's strange, Uspon. When he started on his adventure, he probably wasn't anticipating being attacked by bandits. While he was lying there, he probably regretted his situation and felt like he should have done something different. and now his luck has taken his situation. She wouldn't say luck. Now his situation has taken a turn for the better. Past, present, future, and then she walks away.
Something to think about, don't you think?
Better, she says, as he looks at the two mortally wounded folks.
Yeah, well, Hex has got something else on her
Can't
mind
make an
right now.
omelet without cracking some eggs, apparently.
I'll say he's told you to put them in the cart with him.
Yes, Cerna did hear that, and she's been working on them as well once he's been secure.
Yep, they're all now on the cart, and I'm assuming Vilo, you're gonna pull it along the way.
Hell yeah, I am.
Oh god, yes.
Right. So we'll just continue on here.
I just can't believe that the friggin' Minotaur Barbarian I made to just be a gag character is somehow still more sensible than over half the party.
Wait,
Hey, you were raised by dwarves. They're very, very sensible people.
Yes.
I'm an eccentric, flamboyant bird man. What do you expect from me?
I'm an old man. Just be glad I'm not yelling at clouds. So do we go back to the city over that we just passed, or do we try to press on? I think, given how he is...
I would say he was headed this way.
Who's headed to the port? So we're going to the port.
It's a Final Fantasy game. Giving him as much gold as that means that at the end of the game, we'll meet him again, and he'll be like, "Hey, thanks for my good fortune. Here, have a giant airship."
You know, I have to say I'm kind of surprised that Syldra didn't try and hunt down that retreating gnoll.
Don't give her ideas, please.
I would say just for flavour, whenever he looks like he needs a bit of a break and everything, Cerna's just going to, stroke Vilo on the arm and murmur something under her breath. Give him a little extra pep.
Oh, thanks.
Anytime.
Okay, where? And I'll say you make your way into town and over to
The temple.
the Cleric. At which point, the guy is. I would assume that Cerna and Uspon have more tended to this man's wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Either broken off or pulled out what arrows they could, and bandaged him up enough that he can move on his own.
Mm-hmm.
He thanks you and continues on his way in.
Wow, you humans have such unnecessarily dense bones.
I would say he continues on his way now that he's got 200 freaking gold.
I would say it's like before he leaves, Cerna's going to say, your companions, do you have the funds from your business to resurrect them?
Just enough. Luckily, I live here in town, so I have enough savings to bring them back. Thank you all.
Our pleasure. Anytime. Stay safe. And I'm so sorry I didn't catch your name.
NPC, man.
My name is Slotty Botfrost. I said it wasn't important.
One of my favorite characters, by the way, so kudos. It's a great pleasure, and this is Cerna trying really hard to keep a straight face. It's a great pleasure to meet you, Slarty Barkfast. I hope we meet again under much better circumstances. Stay safe, and may the flame light your way. As he turns away, she's just got this confused, like, the fuck was that?
One more thing. Vino's going to pull out 2 diamonds from the bag of holding and pass them over. I think you could trade that in for some money around here. That's what I heard. Just a little something to take the edge off.
Mm-hmm.
He
The
thanks you.
resurrections aren't cheap.
Good man.
He thanks you and heads inside. Leaving you guys to yourselves.
Well, where's the next location we need to head to? I do believe it was the Fire Temple.
We need to go back to the ship.
I believe
we,
we're going to be reunited with someone special.
Oh, yeah, my axe!
Oh, yes, I'd forgotten about that. I'm sorry.
Really slipped my mind in the... Just like... Just get... Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot about it in the excitement. Vilo side-eye Syldra.
I'm just wondering if they still have some of their weapons that are a little bit more elemental, just in case.
Well, you better hurry, because I'm already going! Stop.
Yeah, I think we'd follow after him at that point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cloak's right there behind him. She's just as excited to see him with his old weapon.
By this point, whenever Vilo charges off, Cloak is just like clinging to his back or something.
Yes.
So she leaps on and clings for dear life.
I forget, was this the Minotaur Blacksmith?
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Vila's Cloak's emotional support cow.
Moo.
As you walk into the blacksmith shop, you once again see the very buff female Minotaur hammering away at a new sword before quenching it in an oil as a loud fills the air, where she pulls it back out, flicks some of it on the ground, and puts it back in the fire before looking at you.
Hello.
Oh, you're back, I see, and alive.
Yep. 110% alive. It's my axe done.
Most of us.
Ah, yes, I finished your axe days ago. It's right here. She reaches behind her, under the counter, and pulls out your axe. All silvered. Took
How
a bit
much
of work,
is that?
but I believe, if I remember right, you guys already paid for that.
Oh,
Yeah, Vilo already paid for the enchanting.
okay.
So Vilo's gonna like basically the moment the axe is presented to him, he basically like sweeps it up in his arms like one would a lover, spins on the spot and gives it a little smooch. Not on the edge, because that would be stupid. Oh, I missed you so much.
Do you still have a stone maul?
Oh, yes, I still have one of those left.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I could
it's-
recommend it.
Also, I sent you a
why did
Discord
you just-
message.
That's
Kubur.
metal.
Why didn't you just take Vilo's?
He might want to use it.
Vilo?
I mean, that's actually a question, isn't it? Because I have my sword back now. A sword, thinking of Storm. My axe. Now it's enchanted. So what has changed about it?
You wanted it silvered, right?
No, I silvered it like all the way back in Cornelia. I had it enchanted.
What enchantments were you wanting?
I believe you basically said like it'd be like an earth enchantment to add more damage.
Okay, so let me real quick pull up the.
While that's happening, by the way, Kubur, I sent you a message in Discord.
Armor, shield, weapons. Okay, and it's a great axe, right?
Yup.
Okay, so 2d6 slashing. I will say add 3d6, or sorry, not 3d6. Not giving you an OP weapon just yet. Add 1d6 bludgeoning.
Okay. So that'll make it 4d6 bludgeoning damage. No, wait, that is the maul I'm modifying. Oopsie. There we go. 1d6 bludgeoning.
The stone maul is magic, I believe, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
Cerna will actually put her hand up and ask the blacksmith if she had any more rapiers of poison, or were those just a one and done? Since Cloak-and-Dagger already has one.
Rapiers?
Yes, the rapier of poison.
I
have 2 of those.
Oh.
Actually, those are very popular around here. A lot of fencing enthusiasts take them for training. Gives it a bit more of a fighting edge when you've got the chance of being poisoned.
Interesting.
So I've got those in great supply. How many were you wanting?
I think just the one. Also, question to the group: is a whip classed as a finesse weapon?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
check.
in that case, if
Yes, it is a finesse weapon.
Okay, then in that case, Cerna would also like to purchase a thorn whip.
Okay.
She's becoming more and more like Airs every day.
So you wanted 2 rapiers of poison and a thorn whip?
1 rapier of poison and 1 thorn whip, please.
Okay, so that's 35 gold. And I will send you the thorn whip stats here,
Thank you very much, sir.
as well as the rapier of poison, so you can add that.
Too bad I wouldn't be able to use something like that, and he's looking at the scimitar.
There is thorn whip.
Thank you, sir.
And
Out of curiosity, and I don't want to bog things down, it's just been a while since we've been here. The Obsidian Scimitar, is that just like a +1 or something? Or was there a... What was the enchantment on that?
Or is it just made of obsidian?
Oh, okay, it just looks cool and black. Okay, that's fine.
no. I'm trying to think, because basically these are homebrew.
Are you going to name it Samuel based on those attributes?
Let's see.
Don't get the reference, I apologize.
Awesome and Black, Samuel Jackson.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Is that Masamune? It's mother.
I would, looking at the basic Scimitar +1, I would say it's better than a Scimitar +1.
Scimitar +2?
I'm not. Okay, basically it's a normal scimitar, just 2d6 instead of 1d6.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, Cerna is looking to experiment and try new things. She also wants to pick up some new weapons.
Dane has entered the chat.
I love all of you guys' your guys' characters. They're all so great. I love them so much.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, she's just going to pick up a scimitar, the rapier, and the whip, and that is it. That's all.
And yeah, I'm going to get myself my own stone maul.
All right, so that's 50 gold from Cerna, and
20 gold from me.
Yep.
And Coops, if you could give me the stat block for the
The
stone
stone
maul.
ball?
Yep.
Let me just double check that. 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Hang on. Something's just gone awfully wrong here. 1 second here. Old man's got to work through his stuff.
And yeah, on the subject of the stone maul, Frux, since you asked, yeah, Vilo will be keeping it because A, it served him well, and you never know, you might need something to just go splat.
Having
Shit.
some bludgeoning weapons with you.
You said 3d6 a bludgeoning.
Yes.
Yep, 3d6.
No elemental effects.
No, because there's no like earth or rock elemental damages. So I figured, like, if it already has bludgeoning damage, then I just give it an extra of whatever damages.
All right.
Yeah, normally in D&D, when stuff deals earthy damage anyway, they do just say it's bludgeoning, so it's appropriate.
Okay.
I picture it being like just a huge piece of granite bound with like metal straps.
Okay. Now, as I said, I was just curious.
I mean, look at me axe ups and it's extra chunky now.
Yeah, it has been enchanted with a rock.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? I lost me fucking axe. Now it's the Behemoth Buster axe. Yes, I literally changed its name again.
Nice.
You love that axe.
He loves that axe probably as much as he loves his mother.
I mean, this is Vilo. He probably loves the heck out of his mum.
I fucking love Patron Escobel.
He's a big soft mama's boy.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen how attached he gets towards, like, all the grandmas.
Yeah.
I ain't criticizing. That's just adorable. And
Coop,
really
shall I share with them? Shall I share with them my discovery?
Yes, you should.
I also discovered during that conversation what kind of cow Vilo is. Vilo is a Swolstein.
To be honest, he looks more like he looks more like a high muscle. He looks like a Highland cow.
They are my favourite types of cow. So, yeah, that's very much intentional.
Uh,
Fucking love them fluffy boys.
They're amazing. They're just badass.
I just want to hug them so much.
Mm-hmm.
battle cattle.
Battle Cattle. Battle Cattle and the Moo Crew. A new cartoon.
So one of them has to be voiced by Karen Gillan.
Yes. I'm also sending something into the player chat. So, after we become heroes, this is the best-selling thing, except that it has an axe with it.
Aww.
Aww.
I want it. Legitimately, I want it for real.
I believe you can find that plush on Amazon, so it's very attainable.
Yep. So did we have anything else we needed to do in the town before we headed to the boat and the next stage of the adventure?
We need to trade in all of our shinies for profit.
Okay, do we...
I mean, you could try. You wouldn't get as much here.
We may want to go to the Fire Island first. Then we can probably get a little bit more out of it.
Oh.
We
I thought this...
Sorry, I'm reading this tweet. Hang on.
I think I'm getting a bit mixed up with our locations. Is this not Port Nettle?
This is Port Breckle.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, hang on, is this not where we get our sweet loot? Nope.
No.
I got my ports mixed up. I apologize. Then, yeah, okay. I guess we have nothing to do here, but before we go, I would like to buy a longsword of fire. Because why not?
Alright, so take 30 gold from you, and she hands it all over.
Thank you very much.
I would actually have said, Vilo, if you wanted, you could always have mine while I enjoy the enchantment. I don't know if a longsword is really me anymore.
For sure, I'll gladly put it to use.
She will hand over her longsword.
Vilo will still hand over the 30 gold, though. Consider it a tip. Consider it a tip for the fine work you did on the X.
Oh.
Ah, well, I was just doing my job.
But you do it so well, it deserves to be, celebrated.
Well, I appreciate it. Now, if you excuse me, that blade's been in the furnace long enough. She pulls it back out, glowing red, starts hammering on it again. Sparks going everywhere.
Alright, we best be on our way then.
What? Oh, yes, alright. Going.
Syldra's already way ahead of everyone else.
So, Dennis,
Yes, sir.
what's the statistics for the longsword of fire?
I will send you that as we are trundling along.
Okay, thank you.
You guys, make your way back to the boat.
Wait, is Vilo planning on using the longsword of fire?
Do you say that in game?
Oh no, I'm saying out of character.
Oh yeah, but obviously not in the fire temple.
I'm just imagining him being like Furion, just covered in all these weapons.
I mean, he already kind of is. He's got his stupidly oversized axe that's now even more stupidly oversized. He's got the stone maul. He's got a great sword of ice. He's got a long sword of fire. He's got hand axes and javelins and hammers.
It would like to spend my share on weapons and armor that would be vastly inferior to what we'll inevitably find in our travels.
So,
But they're shiny.
when is Vilo going to start talking about a world full of wild roses?
You've been enjoying the city, yeah.
Just look at the flowers, darling. Just look at the flowers.
I have been playing the city. It's a good game.
Yeah, Vilo, it's in a play chat for you.
Thank you.
You all make your way back to the boat. The captain is waiting there, just kind of looking over the ship as you walk up. Like, oh, you lot are back. Did you get done everything you needed?
Yes, the world is 1/4% more safer.
Good.
Laughs. And it's the first time you've heard her really actually laugh out loud. And it's natural.
Here's to the next island. Don't spare the seahorses.
Cloak sort of just winces at the laughter and kind of looking a bit sad about it.
Now then, we'll be off. I should warn you, though, this trek will take us at least a day or so to get to the next island. The currents only go in one direction, and...
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
And there... Well... The wind and the currents are not with us this day, so let's head out. And give me 1 second, because I want to do something to the map here. And no grid, and does that make it so? Yes.
Someone were using a bicycle? What?
As long as they're not using it indoors, there's time and place for everything, but not there.
Guys, make your way out into the ocean.
While we're on our way, can Cloak do something real quick?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. Cloak moves beside Vilo and gives him a little poke.
Oh, hey, what's up? I was just enjoying the waves.
Hey, Vilo. It'd be okay if we talk somewhere private. It's quite serious.
Okay, yeah, sure. Wherever you want to go, I'll follow.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the back of the ship here.
Okay, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna adjust that myself.
Someone wants to destroy Hex, and I need to come clean about something.
Well, this is news to me. Okay,
You trust me, don't you?
more than anyone.
You're the best person to come out to about this. I was hired by someone specifically to destroy Hex.
Really?
They told me she was a threat. I don't see it that way anymore. I observed during combat in Cornelia, and back then, I figured I was going to go through with it, but it very quickly changed. She is not a bad person, and she does not deserve death. And you probably realize now, I am an assassin. My life was to kill people for money. I'm thinking of hacking that in.
Well, any idea what you want to do after that?
For now, best I use these skills for good, like I have been so far.
Well, you're on a quest to save the world, so good practice.
But I need to let you know. Someone wants Hex destroyed.
Well, we're not going to let them do that, are we?
I know very little about the individuals that hired me.
Do you know anything at all?
I just got given a letter.
Do you have it?
No, it's one of those the telegrams. It was recited to me.
Okay.
I assume that it was so there was no way to trace its origin. The money sounded good, though. To be frank, being with you guys, I've earned more than they were offering.
We've pretty much got you covered for money. But yeah, I'm glad you told me about this.
Now, I'm scared to bring this up. But I know it will help everyone if they knew. But I'm afraid of what they'll think of me. Selfish, I know.
Well, here's the thing, it's better to come out now while things are still early on than for them to receive a nasty surprise later on down the line. Besides, you've done nothing wrong. You literally stopped yourself from doing what you were paid to do. You've literally done nothing wrong.
Yeah. And
You may have said yes, but your actions said no. You know what I'm saying? Your actions define who you are more than what you say.
unfortunately, with any luck, the individuals that hired me know nothing about what I've learned.
Well, it wouldn't matter if they did, because they gotta get through me. If anyone has problems with you, they gotta get through me. And that ain't ever gonna happen.
Cleric is just gonna give Vilo a great big hug.
Oh.
Like full body into Vilo's chest. Thanks for trusting me.
Think nothing of it. Trust you with my life. And yeah, he's actually gonna give her like a smooch on the cheek.
Cloak is gonna turn her head and it goes on the lips.
Oh my. It's weird that we do crazier things in the bedroom, but that's the thing that gets me all extra blushy. So, you want to talk to the others about this now, or perhaps later?
The sooner the better.
Alright.
To save me repeating myself, should I just say I've told everybody and cut to after me announcing this to everyone?
I mean,
Yeah.
DM first, or rather, not so much the DM, but the DM and D, because I'm seeing some stuff in the chats.
Bum bum bum.
So, is there anything that we need to know about Hex before we react to Cloak's revelation?
Does Cloak tell Hex or the others?
She basically gets us all together, so I guess we were all...
I just wasn't sure if that included Hex.
of course it would include Hex.
Okay.
It's all about her. She needs to know.
Okay.
And Cloak needs to apologize.
So I'd say we're all together, and yeah. Cerna's just looking at Hex.
Let's head back to the middle of the ship.
So I'll let you guys react before Hex does, or are you all waiting on Hex?
Yeah, I would say I'm just trying to figure out a good position here.
Because I know how Hex is going to react. The dice were helping, but I know what she's going to say.
Okay. No.
Uspin's on the other side. He's going to assist Cerna if Hex goes a little bit berserk.
She looks very calm and impassive, which of course, yeah. But then she says, how many of you... And she says, she just looks around at everyone and says, completely impassively, she says, how many of you believe her?
I don't think there's any reason for her to lie, given the fact that it's not something that she wants to admit to, but she's chosen to because she values you as a person.
Hex nods.
Why would she lie about this? Why would she lie about something that could possibly turn us all against her?
She nods at that too. She says, for me, that question becomes, why would an assassin admit to a future attempted at assassination by telling the target? That makes no logical sense. I wanted to make sure there was accord. She says, but there's another problem.
Yes.
You have to fulfill your contract to Cloak. You have to fulfill your contract.
No, she doesn't. She's decided not to.
I absolutely refuse.
You don't understand. You have to fulfill the contract. That doesn't mean I have to die.
I don't know. Explain.
I'm learning so much about myself. I'm a stealth infiltrator. Do you remember?
Of course.
Do you... I can become anyone. If you don't fulfill the contract, you become the target, and I can't endanger you. So, you fulfill the contract, I become someone else, and we continue on our journey. Otherwise, the rest will come looking for you.
Cerna.
She says, it's a simple matter.
There is.
I already have new clothes.
What
So-
about your facial features and your hair? I
She
suppose we could
says,
dye your hair, but what about your facial features, my dear?
she says of the hair. She says, that's not a problem. I can cut it. It grows back.
As for
and
the
she says,
features and everything, I do happen to have some experience with disguise kits.
Hex shakes her head and says, I think you'll find that I've been designed to be extremely unmemorable and nondescript in the terms of my facial features. Changing the rest of me should make me relatively unrecognizable.
It's all well and good and all, but how do I prove that the deed is done?
She says, I'm a machine. We find a way at some point along the way.
Yes, I'm sure you'll find something that resembles Hex in the future.
I'm unaware of this, but she says, you find something we can pass off as a mechanical heart or eye. I wouldn't think they know what my internals look like. Otherwise, they wouldn't have tried to assassinate me when I'm not even alive. So I'm assuming I'm a mystery to them. You can tell them I broke apart into pieces. Here's all that remained. The rest of me crumbled. I am over 3,000 years old. It's the only possible choice that leaves you without being endangered. Anything else puts you in danger, and I'm not able to do that because I have to protect you.
An issue occurs. There's a chance that our benefactors know a great deal about you, and will be able to identify your parts.
I asked the DM something.
Go ahead.
I asked you in the player chat.
No. Ultimately, I would say you're kind of like a Terminator,
Mm-hmm.
where your outside can grow and age,
Hmm.
but your
So-
internals are all metal, and the only way they go back is through repair.
Well, then I'm going to ask you one more question before I answer.
Yeah, that would work.
She looks around at the... I assume that we're in a place where there's none of these crew people around. Is that a correct assumption on my part?
Oh no,
Right now, there are crew members milling about.
She's being very quiet. I mean, I was trying to make that clear because I was working under the assumption we were in a room. Sorry.
No, you're on the deck of the ship.
Okay, well then she was speaking in very hushed tones. But then she says, I can take care of that. And she leans in and whispers to Cloak. And I'm going to say what she whispers. There.
If it helps as well, when you eventually hand off, this is, of course, in the future when we have the ability to deal with this, but when you actually hand off whatever we are planning to give them, to say this was Hex's heart, this will allow us to find out who these people are, track them down, and get every single scrap of information from them before we decide what to do with them. Does that seem fair?
Are you implying that we find the person who hired an assassin and make them talk?
With extreme prejudice.
That sounds fun. Let's do that.
Something, feet to the fire, something.
Pretty much, yeah.
And how does Cloak react to what she says?
With concern. These people are likely a very powerful institution if they know such information.
If you rebel against them, then that's the more reason for me to do what we need to do and just hope for the best. It's the best plan I can think of.
Might I suggest a simple outlook on this matter?
Vilo, your outlook is always valued.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, like either the ruse works, they think Hex is dead, you get paid or whatever and you're left alone, or they keep coming after us and we keep splatting them into paste.
Nod. But either way, you don't become a target, Cloak.
One day the world will run out of assassins. It's just a question of when.
My priority is protecting all of you. And that's what I intend to do.
One of our priorities is to protect you.
That's your choice. I don't have a choice. She says, but Cloak, thank you for telling me this. And I will keep you safe. This should work.
Hex, you can be angry at me if you want.
I don't get angry.
The only reason I'm on this quest was to kill you.
And there'd be no advantage to doing that, to telling me this if you were intending to do that. So everything makes perfect sense that you're saying. I believe you. You don't have to worry.
If it wasn't for this assignment, I'd still be at Cornelia.
And you wouldn't have met Vilo.
And I would...
Or Dane. Or Cerna.
Your dad sucked. This trip wouldn't be anywhere near as fun without you.
Agreed.
And there would be a lot less graffiti around the islands.
She says, it's the best plan.
Okay. So, to clarify, what is the plan?
I think for the time being we focus on our more immediate concern, which is saving the world, and when the opportunity arises, if we find more examples of Hex's predecessors, we take useful parts from whatever we can find, and then we pretend that, oh, Hex seems to have had an accident, and we've no idea what happened. Fortunately, our good friend Cloak is still with us, and we've just had this completely new person.
That's it. Hex, you were we were recently told about an airship, correct?
Yes.
These are ancient. These are ancient vehicles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So would they be housed away with machinery much like yourself?
There were usually 5 of us. That's where I get my name. I'm a hexagonal unit. A hexagonal security unit.
Oh.
Hex is in 5. 5 of us to protect a single place or person. So it's possible. I don't know if there are any more of me functioning.
Well, Well, we don't need them functioning, do we, in this case?
I don't know if they even remain. My situation is unique.
However, there may still be spare parts stored away.
Nods. It's possible we were, at the core, I think we were all the same.
I mean, in that case, we could use, spare parts to pass them off.
She shrugs, maybe. She says, I've told Cloak another alternative if we absolutely need to. But either one is an option.
But Hex, how do you feel okay using parts of your dead siblings?
She says, we're not dead or alive. I have no qualms about using a machine to protect a living person. That's the entirety of my purpose. I would use 20, 50 machines to protect a living person. We're not alive.
See, I was about to say I agree with you for once, Hex, but then you made it all weird again.
You made it all Hex.
Friends.
Of course.
I am so sorry.
Is it appropriate to hug you?
Well, it's appropriate or not, we're doing it.
And she reaches over and wraps around, and you feel how solid she is.
I don't care. This is nice.
So it's like being hugged by a thick mannequin.
Yep, very nice.
And
Oh, you're strong. You're strong.
She lets go. Let's see how strong she was in that hug, because she's not all together. So whoa!
Oh God!
I popped out of the game. That was how big the hug was.
That's how powerful she was. Roll20 couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Do I have to do a Constitution save against that?
Her hug?
I mean, technically, I guess it's a grapple. So agility or
I'm not trying to struggle out of it.
Endure it. Get through to the other side, honey.
Yeah, I just make a quick con save. I'll say with advantage.
How tall is Cloak too?
Okay,
yeah.
Hey.
Tabaxi, so pretty tall.
That was a really, really good. That was a really strong hug. Very firm.
Oh, should I be feeling jealous? Should I be feeling jealous, Cloak?
No, you're springy and soft.
It's true. It's true. Very true.
You shouldn't have any jealousy. She says, I'm not interested in any of those kinds of things, and it's nothing to do with any of you.
Guys.
Now, let's continue on.
And guys, I'm sorry it took this long for me to come clean.
At least you told us.
I think the worst thing that could have happened is if you stabbed one of us in our sleep, but you didn't do that, so you're alright with me. Although, to be fair, you might still do it to me after some things I've said. Please don't.
I have to protect you too, Dane, so don't worry about it.
I mean, Cloak, we literally just got down with the first crystal, so you didn't leave it that long in the grand scheme of our adventure.
Yeah. I don't know why anybody would want Hex dead.
It is something to think about, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Didn't you say your purpose was to aid us? Literally, the people doing this quest?
Not specifically you. I've spent the last few years traveling with various adventuring groups, helping them, being an extra person, extra set of hands. As soon as I woke up, I wrapped myself in the shreds of my uniform and went to find people to help. And it just so happened I ended up starting to help adventurers, and I've kept doing it. That's why I was in the tavern when you were there.
It just doesn't make sense then. Why would anybody want you destroyed?
I mean, don't think about it too hard, Cloak. People always lash out against things they don't understand. And Hex is very, very different from all of us.
I suspect it'll come to light eventually.
Fear is a great motivator.
Mm-hmm.
And they won't be as afraid once they think I'm dead.
Alright.
Oh. Happy scene over?
Yeah, above game, sorry for hijacking the story just then.
It was fantastic.
It was great.
You did a great job, Frux. You were
I
awesome.
genuinely did not see that coming at all.
I'll say.
Vilo, the great confider.
He's so snuggly. And yet even Vilo doesn't know about Cerna yet. Only Dane.
Nope.
I could tell Vilo all my darkest secrets.
Well, Vilo's a great motivator.
You can. I can keep all your secrets buried deep in my chest where there's no escape.
Wait. Vilo's a great motivator, or he's a great motivator?
I said motivator. You heard what I said. You know what I said.
Okay. No, I wasn't entirely certain if I heard correctly.
Don't try to absolve yourself of the pain. You can't. You heard it.
Hex, was that a joke? Did Hex just tell a joke?
Cerna just leans forward, and she thinks she doesn't have a soul.
Dane is scribbling in their book. So sense of humor.
Hex has a soul. Hex has a soul.
Hex has a soul. Hex has a soul.
It is a
want.
rather large possibility with improving evidence.
Why am I picturing Hex just cowering, saying, "No, stop! I don't."
I'm a soulless machine, you guys. Stop. I'm gonna totally murder all of you.
Who is your daddy and what does he do? Anyway.
With that,
You
we'll just let
guys-
Icey take over.
I traded
You
it
guys-
for pawns.
You guys continue on your way. Not much to do on the ship as you progress. You get to about here, and it's roughly, I'll say it's getting into the middle of the night. Night crew has already taken over. And let me get everything squared away here.
Would this count as a short rest, or have we slept since the last combat?
You guys are more or less currently asleep.
Okay.
Let me actually do this here. 1 second. No, stop that.
Those kids up on deck, they're walking all around. Yeah, I still got my bonus after all.
For the time being.
Yeah, for the time being, until the morning, or the 8 hours are complete. When the 8 hours of sleep are complete.
Has anyone else noticed that Upson's eyes are the size of dinner plates? Who gave him
I'm
the
sorry,
shrooms?
what? I didn't eat any mushrooms outside of the breakfast ones.
And I gave mine to Vilo, so
Yeah, I can confirm they weren't that kind of mushroom.
I will say that you guys have been able to take the beds on the upper decks, while the crew takes it in the lower deck.
Phrasing.
Takes the beds in the lower deck.
Oof.
Cerna doesn't mind what she takes. Sorry. She doesn't though. She just doesn't. So.
Oh, just kind of say everyone's like that, and Hex is because she doesn't need to sleep.
Yeah, she's gonna go rest in a corner after she chops her hair into a mohawk.
Oh,
A short mohawk, but still a mohawk.
Wow.
One of those.
I would. Yep, I would like everyone to make me perception checks.
Okay.
Perception.
And don't forget, she now has that black outfit, the leathery looking outfit.
That's a 20. Or if you get advantage, a 24.
That's a persuasion,
perception, not persuasion.
Oh, come on, Steph. I'm the one who does that. Come on.
I was just staring a hole through the deck or something.
Mine's 7 because you know the alcohol from the night before.
Okay, so everyone that has rolled higher than an 11, you hear something strange in the water. It's not the usual slush of water hitting the sides of the deck as the ship sails.
Hex is up to the top like a bullet.
Syldra was still on deck, so
With her short hair now. Sort of like, it's one of those like side hawks that kind of goes like a little bit down, like slight bangs, but it's short. Not like sticking straight up, not like gel or mousse, because this is fantasy times, but it's kind of hanging down one side of her face.
Vilo,
Fuck is that?
Hey, what's up?
I hear something hitting the side of the ship.
I don't hear nothing. What's it sound like?
Where Hex was, could she have knocked on their doors on the way?
Well, you were technically this area is the deck of the ship. This is just showing the same
we're
level.
We're still,
wall map, yeah.
Oh, got to move you back. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So
I love bloody. Y'all, it's a bunch of geese. Sea geese.
Of course it would be geese, wouldn't it?
no.
No, it's actually not sea geese. It's these, it's strange white animals that say mine all the time.
We're on a different ship. Oh wait, these are the different decks. Sorry,
Yep.
Yeah,
they're all like segmented.
we're
up.
below deck. We're below the main deck.
I had no idea.
I would say if Cloak is waking Vilo, Cerna would probably roll over next to him and be like, "What's up?"
Apparently strange noises in the water.
Knock, 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 knock. Dane.
Yes, I'm here. I'm awake. What's wrong?
There's something very unusual about the sound of the ocean right now.
How so? You think it's the fishmen again?
I don't know if it's the fisherman or if it's something else. I wouldn't be surprised to find the Kraken for all I know.
Just going to point out that is it the fisherman again? Now, in any other context, just sounds sarcastic.
That is Dane's default tone, is sarcastic.
I know, but actually, you said that to somebody in real life, it would just sound so sarcastic anyway.
Where's
Dane's
Cerna?
gonna look over the side of the ship, see if they can spot anything.
From below deck.
Oh, no, I'm on top deck now.
That's not
Yeah.
the top deck.
That's not the
Well,
top
that-
deck. That's still the
You know what I
middeck.
mean? This is
Technically, that is
this
the
is
deck
the
of the ship,
deck.
but I'll move you just up here.
Already moved myself to the proper position.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see. I'm gonna have to like start writing on this map so I can tell where everything actually is.
You're just doodling them
So,
up.
let me get. Goddamn! Oh, I'm on the right screen. I just need to be on the right tab. Okay, so get rid of that, and that, and that. So, okay. Stealth is Dex, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And Hex is.
8.
I
Oh,
do want to. Sorry.
go ahead.
I do want to say Hex is not trying to sound an alarm because that could cause more harm than good, but she's like roaming around this deck trying to spot anything so that she can raise an alarm if an alarm is warranted.
I mean,
And the moment she detects something that is clear to her understanding that there's a threat, she's going to throw up the alarm, but she's not going to scream. She's going to get to the nearest person, tell them, because, who knows, it could be attracted to sound.
Okay, so Dane, you see off this side of the ship. Make sure I'm on the right. There we go. 3 merfolk jumping, kind of splashing out of the water as get on the right fucking layer here. They get closer and closer.
Do they look aggressive? Like, if they have weapons in their hands or such?
Oh yeah, you can see spears in their hands.
Can Hex move to... Can Hex see them too?
Where is your perception from earlier? Yeah, with that earlier perception and with you already being up on the boat, you saw them fairly quickly.
Hex
does
calls
that
out,
Dane
alert
is...
the crew.
While
Upson,
she's doing
let-
that, Dane's gonna fire a firebolt in front of that one as a warning shot and just basically shout out, "That's far enough! You board, you die! Go back
So
below the
Syldra-
waves!"
Syldra's jumped up onto this rail here, and she's already charging a lightning element beam.
And Hex is holding an action so that she can palm strike anyone that gets into her view over here.
And Cloak is readying her short bow.
Alright. And Uspon, if you want to roll me another perception check, because I'm assuming you're looking off this side of the ship.
Yeah, he's going to look over. I believe that's starboard.
Whatever.
Perception. That's a 14.
Okay. Yep.
So
So
he's getting the water. So I don't know if you'll give him.
well,
give
it
him
doesn't.
advantage.
It doesn't matter because this side of the ship, you clearly see 3 streams of water as 3 Sahagan appear on this side.
Guys, they're coming from all sides.
And they too are getting closer. But these guys, all together, let me... Okay. Right tab, please. And you watch as they all at once ram into this side of the ship. And
great.
I would like everyone to make me dexterity saves.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Come
good
on,
thing I
Hex.
have danger sense, so I have advantage. Needed it too. 18.
Dane is not rolling well today.
Oh, poor Burb.
Cloak just easily withstands it by just holding on to Vilo.
Aww.
Okay,
you're rocking the
so
storm.
Dane and Cerna, you are knocked prone
Uh-oh.
Ah! Curse these hollow bird bones!
as the ship violently jolts.
I assume that Vilo remains unmoved.
But yeah,
He's a
Yeah,
beefheart.
with his danger sense and 18, yeah, he's unmoved. So, I would like everyone to roll me initiative. And here, I'll let you re-roll that because I hadn't cleared the turn order yet.
Okay, that's better.
Question, have we had a long rest since the last combat?
I will say yes.
Woohoo!
Then I get my spells back.
Excellent. Same here.
So,
Please don't blow up the ship, Dane.
No promises.
Burn them all.
Shatter their bones. You know, I just appreciate you honest.
oh damn.
Who wants sushi?
Me.
I'm more efficient ships kind of guy.
I don't need.
Fine, I'll cook yours a bit more.
Okay, so
I simply adore seafood, Dane.
Why is my Dane turning sadistic?
I don't know, and I also wonder if these merfolk are used to climbing up into a boat, being like, we'll shock these humans with our brutal attacks, and people in the boat are all like, come here, yummy, yummy.
You gotta admit, that's gotta be fucking disturbing for them.
Got like dinner plates and bibs and lemons. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. You're invited for dinner. No, you're invited as dinner. Sorry.
Syldra is
Up
going
front.
to. She's going to get off the guardrail. Go 1, 2, 3, 4,
So come
5,
to the galley
6.
tonight.
and she's going to lean over the edge and fire her beam straight down onto Red.
okay.
So I just need to double check Dragon's Breath. So, see, 2 rolls of my martial arts die, so that's 2d6.
And does where's my? God damn it!
Red needs to make a DC 15 Dex save.
Okay, give me 1 second. I somehow lost my pencil. Don't know where it went.
Check
There
behind
it
your
is.
ear.
Hey, when you drop a pencil and you look around for it and it ends up nowhere near you.
Okay, and needs to make a DC what?
DC 15 Dex save.
DC 15 Dex. Okay, so you're going after the Sahagin boy and Dex. Okay, 18. Well, it takes
Yeah, it
half
takes
that.
only takes 5 damage. Yeah.
So that was Red Boy. That's that. He gets a zap. He's still in the water though. Hasn't started climbing. Next, anything else?
She's just stood on the rail, looking over, and her fists are already glowing blue with electricity.
Okay, so it's now that's a Hagen's turn, and okay, they are going to again back up a bit, and then ram into the side of the ship again. And everyone, again, make me a dex save.
18.
Is Vilo allowed to help me? Because that's last time I was like holding on to him.
I was going to say, do you want me and Dane to make dex saves because we're both already prone?
If you're already prone, don't bother.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Also,
anybody?
I'm
Anybody-
not. I'm not in the turn order still.
Nope.
Oh, God.
I should be next.
When I said I liked being on my back, this isn't what I meant.
Turn, and what was your 13? Okay. Boom. And we'll just continue with the Sahagins, so because they're not going to do much outside this. So, anybody that rolled higher than a 14 and doesn't have danger sense like Vilo, you are now also knocked prone.
Wait, everyone who rolled over 14
Yeah,
is now
yes.
prone.
So, no, sorry. Everyone that rolled higher than a 14, you're fine. Everybody under 14, you're prone.
Okay. Because I was starting to be a little bit confused.
I knew what I meant. My mouth just did not process the words right.
Hence why I was asking, and not just knocking myself prone.
Okay. So, Hex, it's now your turn.
And she gets back up by rolling into the fall and coming back up in a fight position. Is this guy up on where she can attack yet?
These guys are still in the water for
So
the
she
moment.
can't really. There's no target she can get to.
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. So she moves one. I can do my full movement, right? Just can't dash.
I would
or-
say it took. You needed to use half your movement to get back from prone, so
Okay.
you can only move 15 feet.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This is an object, right? I can't go there, right?
Let me see. Well, the cannon is. Yeah, you can't go there.
Okay.
You'd
so
have to
she's
go
gonna end up-
there or somewhere.
Because she's trying to defend Dane. Okay. So as far as she can get.
I mean, you still have your action, don't you?
Yeah, can I dash? Or do I not? To get one more move over here?
Yeah, you could dash.
Okay, because that's all she can really do. And says, back away, Dane.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Okay. And it is now the merfolk's turn.
Beep boop.
You watch as they dive under the water and then jump into the air, easily clearing over the deck as they land here.
And just for the sake of discussion, since I had brought it up earlier, I'm going to say that her falling destroyed her held action. I would assume.
That's fair.
Because if she hadn't fallen, she would have been able to punch one, because she was cocked back ready to go. But not after she fell.
Alright. So, because they're now on deck and don't have legs, I will go as that guy tries to attack him. And give me 1 second. Oh. There we go. But then I had... There it is. Okay. So. Nope, misses him. And, alright. Hex, or not Hex, well, actually, Cloak. Does 14 hit you?
Just a sec. No, it doesn't.
Alright, this one goes to stab you with its spear, but misses. Hex.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 6 hit you?
A 6 does not.
Yep, same thing. It goes to stab you, but misses. Vilo, your turn.
Hi. So Vilo's going to move right here. He's gonna pull out his brand spanking, well, it is new in a way, great axe, chunkier than ever. And he's going to fly immediately into a frenzied rage.
Oh,
these fuckers, they knocked Cloak down. They're wrecking the ship. They're hurting his friends, and that just won't do. But let's be real here, it's mostly Cloak he's concerned about.
Aww.
Well, you know, Cloak opened up to him.
Cerna will try to not be jealous.
Close, these two. So, with all the strength he can muster, which is a lot, he's gonna bring down that great axe upon Blue Boy here. Oh, that's a great start. That 20.
29.
Wow, that's a great way to christen your new old weapon.
Okay, so...
Can I just turn into a red mist of viscera?
I can see now why he was so desperate to get his axe back.
Yeah, your axe just cleaves this merfolk in twain. It is now filleted.
Okay, Vilo, because he's now got extra attacks, and Frenzy gives him another attack, so he's going to use more of his movement to stampede in here. Attack this fucker. He's a barbarian in rage. This has to be what happens.
And a 14, yes, that's going to hit.
As well, anyway, wouldn't it?
Technically, yeah, but doesn't matter. It hit either way.
Okay, so blue is gone, red is gone. You have made fillet of fish. Dane,
Vilo, I love you.
Okay.
Dane, your turn.
Dane is first off going to stand up, muttering about getting dust on their robe. Look at this little girl, and then pew pew, motherfucker. That is
12.
12 points of force damage.
Yep. He gone. Your beams just go 1, 2, 3, and knock him back off the ship dead.
Okay. Now I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go up. Nya. I've got the high ground.
Alright, so.
So, if I understand, standing back up takes half of my movement, yes?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, so she's gonna stand up. That leaves me like 15 feet, right?
But you are Tabaxi, so you got feline agility.
Oh yeah. So, damn it, maths.
30.
It'll give me 30 back.
Yep.
Okay. So I am going to use feline agility. But I'm going to roll stealth as I approach.
I don't think they can see you.
Yeah, the guys on the other side are still in the water.
Oh, okay. But I still have to hide when I make the attack, though, don't I?
No, they don't see you.
Oh,
They
good.
don't know where you are.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna stand atop this cannon and fire my short bow. Actually, can my rapier reach this guy?
No.
Okay. I'm going to short bow them.
Shoot her!
Drew. That is good.
Okay.
I assume that
Roll
hits.
damage. Okay, so.
You should go up.
No, fuck it. Which one are you talking? Blue? Yeah, he dead.
Vilo and Cloak are dangerous tonight.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, heck.
Oh,
I think we have like a hidden buff for opening up, you know?
So. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Uspon, you're up.
Well, since they tried to rock the boat and possibly breach the hull, Uspon's going to get here, and because he is certainly still out of range, he's going to yeet one of his javelins into the ocean. Okay, yeah,
Yep,
Aw.
it misses.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You could have done with that nat 20.
Hmm. Harpooning is fun.
Yeah. However, he's got a second attack, and I'm going to improvise something here, and I hope you'll indulge me, DM. He's going to try to grab a cannonball and yeet it over the side of the ship, trying to hit Green Boy.
Ah!
To improvise
you
that,
like.
right?
Yeah, go ahead. Make me a stealth check strength check to pick up the cannonball, and then roll me a d20. Okay. I'll say you pick that up.
And a
you need
17.
hit. Yep, 17 hits, and improvised weapon. What's
Question, everybody.
the...
I believe the basic gist of it is you make it up.
I mean,
I'm trying to find something similar. Okay, so I'd equate that to a sling. So I'm gonna say, roll me. Since it's so big, roll me 44.
44. You got it.
44 for.
That's 9 points of damage.
Yep, it hits him. He goes under the water for a second, and this is footing pops back up here. And
Come out and play.
right, it is now
The crew's turn.
whose turn?
For fun, do you want to know how much damage a cannonball does when fired out of an actual cannon?
Sure.
8d10. Woo!
That is a powerful weapon.
Yeah, unfortunately, it would be, well, not advised to use the cannon
That's why
directly next to the ship.
That's why the hand cannon is such a wonderful idea.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes, take a gun, put a ring of disenchantment on it, enchant a bunch of cannonballs to shrink them down, and as soon as you fire, literal hand cannon.
Or
God.
or just set it down on Vilo's bicep and tell him to flex.
Okay, so
That's too much power.
that guy's going to worry about
He's got max strength.
This guy's going to come over here next to Syldra.
She glares in.
Don't
He's
take
the-
that kill away.
he doesn't care. He's defending his ship. Of course, he doesn't have anything that can actually defend his ship, so...
Shoot, go away.
Dash over to the cannon and try and angle a shot.
Hey, I'm standing on that.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He pushes you off.
Alright.
And tries to
That's a
angle
bit
it,
dangerous.
but can't quite get here without breaking the ship. Okay.
Grab a cannonball, throw it on the fucker.
Cerna. Your turn.
Just realised I was muted, so I'll say all that again. She's going to use half a movement to get up, looking very grumpy. Does the mental math and realizes she can't really get over there. Nobody looks really badly hurt. She knows that Syldra is going to throw a hissy fit if she dares go over there. So she's going to Nightcrawler style Misty Step right over to... basically, she wasn't here, and then suddenly, boomf, she appears.
That's so cool.
Oh, hello,
Yeah.
Cerna.
Hello.
Good to see you. Come over.
And she's gonna look down at this, get a, eye twitches slightly in an irritation.
Want to play Plunge the Fishman?
I'm so sorry, Cork. Please say again.
I want to play Plunge the Fishman. You grab a cannonball and you drop it on the head.
That actually sounds delightful, although I was thinking more fried fish. And, of course,
Be my
the
guest.
old favourite is going to be... In fact, no. No. Yes. It is going to be at level 2, Scorching Ray, all 3 beams going right at this guy. So that's beam number 1, beam number 2, beam number 3.
Okay. So...
Oh, sorry, I rolled 4 there. Yeah, just take the first 3.
Okay. So Hagen, 12. Okay, first one misses, second one hits, and third one hits.
Okay, so the 18, that was 10 points of fire damage. The second one, the 15, that's 6, so 16 points of fire damage right on his head. Is that...
Yep. He's very burnt, but luckily the water he's in is putting him out quickly, and he's still alive.
Okay.
So, back to the top of the round.
Syldra is going to use a bonus action to tie a rope around her waist and a rope around the guardrail, and she's going to jump off the ship.
Okay.
And
Kitty
she
using
is
the
going
water.
to... She's going to aim... She's basically aiming to bring her fist straight down on the Sahuagin's head as she falls.
Not gonna lie, that's badass.
So she'll
Okay,
roll that.
go ahead and roll.
And
Okay,
she can use 1 key point for another attack.
Okay, so the 23 is going to hit.
Okay. And she basically roars in fury as she falls, basically.
Oh, wait, hang on. I rolled the wrong one. Okay. So actually, Cerna, the green one is dead. You cooked him.
Oh. Lovely.
And Syldra, yours now has a massive headache, but is still alive.
Yeah, she's just going to stay in the water and just... She's basically going after it.
So, since we're kind of already over, does everyone else just kind of want to pass and let Syldra do her thing?
Yeah.
She's gonna squinty if she doesn't, so.
Okay, so I will just jump to the Sahuagin's turn, and he is going to try and bite at you. and miss with the bite and go for claws. Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. And go ahead and make your final strike.
1 and a 2.
Okay, the 12's gonna hit. Alright. Your fist connects with his skull, and the lightning connected to it passes through as he just kind of and lowers it and starts to sink into the water.
She basically jams her claws into his gills.
Alright, you are now holding the Hagen corpse.
She just basically rakes her claws through his gills to make sure.
Okay. He is dead.
And then she's going to climb back up onto the deck.
And I think that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
Ooh, good game, good game.
Bloodshed. Holy shit, Vilo!
Yep. I can see now why you were so desperate to get that axe back, my dear.
It's his baby. He
And
is
now it's all grown up.
You should be proud.
I am. I really am.
Oh,
Put the cannonball that I dropped in the water on my bill.
You know, I am actually genuinely moved that you've been moved to tears by your powerful weapon.
Oh,
play of the game. I think we all know what that is.
Vilo?
Yeah, that would be, let's see, what was it?
Total destruction.
A net 20 with 10 magical slashing plus 5, 11 magical bludgeoning plus 4, and 2 to rage. So yeah.
Merfolk? What merfolk? I don't see any word merfolk.
9.
I'd also like to take a moment to give a special play of the game accolade to Cloak for being awesome.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
Agreed.
thank you.
Tail of the game.
Fucking nat 1 on fucking initiative. Basically, I was at the bottom of the initiative every single time.
it could be worse. You could be talking about having a hangover this side of the Mississippi.
I was going to say The Hangover too. Yeah, that was my opinion of Fail of the Game.
I
being
don't
negative
know.
4.
I don't know. I think Syldra's questionable decision to really, really want to go to town on a cart.
Yes, that was also not great.
I could just hear like the panic from Icey's like, please don't do a horrible thing.
Well, either way, even if they'd done it, the 200 gold should get that person back on their feet, I hope.
Something's clearly going on with Syldra, and I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
other thoughts,
Dane
theories,
is keeping an eye on them.
questions, ideas?
My theory is Syldra Digivolve too.
I think Syldra's becoming a dragon.
I just
I
think
think Children's becoming an arsehole, but then again, same difference.
Yeah, she would really encourage like chromatic traits.
This is what I'm
Really?
going to tell you from Sobi. They want your spirit to be high, your body to be, and your mind to be ready. Right now, maybe you are thinking, hey, I'm a cool guy, but hey, don't go there. Maybe if you drink a little Sobe Dragon, you can think like that. Because with Sobe Dragon, you feel cool and strong, like a karate guy. And if anybody say anything bad to you, you can hit the brick, bam, 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 just to let them know that they should be nice to you. And if your girlfriend asks, why are you acting like a dragon? You can say, I'm not acting, baby.
My God. The fact that you have that entire thing memorized.
No, right?
That's the second play of the game, right there. Third play of the game. Yeah.
I will say, as eccentric as Dane acts, they are pretty serious when they need to be, and they are keeping an eye on Syldra. This whole dragon bullshit and the unprompted violence, Dane is watching the same way that they've been watching Hex.
Yeah, co-signed. I mean, I've not mentioned it much, but ever since the whole thing of we learned that Hex was a machine, or rather the characters, well, rather they learned about the fact that she was like an infiltration unit and everything. Cerna's just had one eye on her, just waiting to see if there's anything concerning. And she's kind of with Dane on the whole thing of, yeah, she probably does have a soul, but Cerna still has like one hand on the holster, so to speak.
Sleep with one eye open, gripping your Vilo
tie. I was literally hired to kill Hex, and you're actually considering it.
Well, the character that I play is someone who likes to consider all the options and make sure that they're not taking supplies. So.
If Cloak finds us out, she's gonna stand between you and Hex.
Again, this is to clarify. This is just so there's no misunderstanding there. This is a case of, okay, I'm going to trust you, but the absolute moment that you betray us, bang. As in, I will let you make the first move, but it will be the last move.
It's not like Hex, is concerned about self-preservation, although I will address that after the stream ends.
Yeah, I would like to say something super quick. Please, can we all not encourage this I am a dragon nonsense from Syldra?
Absolutely.
Because, Syldra doesn't want to be a hero, but can we please not put it into her head that she is a greedy, tyrannical dragon instead?
Yeah, the Syldra boss fight's not going to be fun.
Yeah, no, I really don't. I don't want that to happen.
Sweetheart, I will nuke you from 300 feet away before you could even get to me.
I think we all know that the dragon fight would be preceded by please insert disc 2.
Not even joking, sir.
And then Uspon dies because, I don't know, someone has to die.
Dane could probably get 2 fireballs off before Syldra could even reach him. Anyway, I think we'll leave that there for the night.
Yeah. Love these characters, love this game. Please, I really hope PvP stays in the arena.
Yep, there's an arena coming up.
Oh no. Curse these hollow bird bones!
Yeah.
That's going to be a good night for me. A good night from Dennis.
Good night, everybody. May the fire light your way.
A good night from Kubur.
Good night, everybody.
A good night from Sephi.
Good night.
A good night from Frux.
Good night, everyone.
A good night from D.
Good night, everyone. Be kind. Remember, we're still in a pandemic. Don't go running around wild. Protect each other. Be nice.
A good night from Cork.
Good night, everyone. I got nothing witty to say right now.
A good night from Jurnis.
Oh, my darling. This should be interesting next week.
And a good night from our spectator, even though it can't talk.
That's what an idea.
And another good night from me. Night night.
Good night.
Good night.